This training details conducting all-way stop control intersection analysis using the highway capacity software. This video will detail creating a new analysis inputs and results, and reporting within HCS. It is important to note that this training was created with HCS 7. For this training video, analysis for a sample all-way stop controlled intersection will be conducted. The sample intersection has a shared through and right lane on each approach and an exclusive left turn lane. After opening HCS, click the Stop header. Two more options will drop down: All-Way Stop Control and Two-Way Stop Control. Click on All-Way Stop Control. Then this screen will open. Under the Start header, click on New File. This process may also be used to open recent files, which will be listed under the Recent header, or open other files by clicking on Open File under the Start header. The project file will open to General tab. Under the project properties, the analyst should enter the information for the study. There are no prescribed guidelines on how the project properties information is populated. However, it is encouraged to be as descriptive as possible, especially in the analysis year and the time period analyzed. In this example, the time period analyzed includes both the peak hour as well as the scenario, which in this case is no build. Proper labeling is especially helpful when multiple alternatives and analysis years are being evaluated. The intersection name and road names are entered into the corresponding input boxes. The existing peak hour factor for the intersection should be entered into the peak hour factor box. If the existing peak hour factor is unknown, a default peak hour factor of 0.92 should be used. Refer to section 5.2 for more information on peak hour factors. The first step under the lanes heading involves setting the lane configurations. Lane use arrows can be toggled using the gray buttons around the edge of the intersection schematic figure. Lanes need to be set by approach. The hourly demand for the PM peak hour should be entered by movement. These values represent the hourly volume for the peak hour. As a reminder, the program employs the peak hour factor to adjust the total 60-minute demand volume to an equivalent hourly volume for the peak 15-minute period. When there is a through lane coded alongside a shared left through lane or shared through right lane, the analyst must enter a value for the percent of through vehicles using the shared lane. These percentages are based on traffic count observations. Refer to section 5.6 for information regarding lane utilization measurements and inputs. For this example intersection, there is only one through lane on each approach, so the boxes for this input are grayed out. The heavy vehicle percentage should be entered based on calculated values from the existing traffic counts. Heavy vehicle percentages should be entered by approach, not individual movement. For more information, see section 5.5 in the OATS manual. The methodology computes control delay and LOS for each movement, as well as a weighted average control delay and LOS for each approach and the intersection as a whole. The method also computes a 95th percentile Q for each entering lane. The Report tab generates a formatted report for the all-way stop control analysis results.